Hello everyone. Today we will study how to write short stories. We will discuss about the short stories. Short stories are written in the format of a narrative. They are functional narratives based on the beginning line or the outlines or the verbal or visual input given in the question. The purpose of asking you to write a short story is to improve your creative and imaginative thinking. It is the natural flow of speech. It should be easily understandable grammatical structures. Now we will discuss about the important elements of an interesting short story. Number one is character, then settings, then plot, then conflict, and then last not the least theme. We will discuss all these elements one by one. Number one is character. Characters. The story usually has people, animals, and other living creatures. These are the characters. They must be based on real life or imaginative to give the story credibility. Usually, there is one main character in the story, while the other characters are minor or supportive, and they should have meaningful dialogues. Dialogue should have expressions and give characterization to your character, means describe their character traits, use some adjectives to explain their characterization. Number two is setting. Setting is actually it is the background or location where the action take place. It may be realistic or fictional. It is the time frame or the place where the story is taking place. It should be brief and interesting. Poetic and vivid means interesting. It is actually the description of the scenes. Next is plot. Plot, it is the logical sequence of events which leads to the conclusion. The type of plot may be adventurous, scary, mysterious, suspenseful, comic, etc. The plot should be simple and interesting. It is the flesh and muscle. Flesh and muscle means main part of the story. Okay. Creatively, it should creatively describe the logical connection of the events and actions. Next is conflict. Conflict means the characters which you introduce in your story should have opposite traits. One should be they should have opposite traits so that they should have conflict. Okay, in just like in movies we have one main hero and the others are villain. These are two opposite characters, they have conflicts. Similar kind of characters you also need to introduce. They should have conflict so that the story should become interesting. Inquisitiveness should be there, and later in the story you should resolve the conflicts. A theme. Next is theme. Theme is the main idea. It may be a message, moral, abstract idea, or the lesson learned by the reader. It is the frame of your story. Okay, plot, setting, conflict, and characters should be related to the theme, relating to the majority of the readers. Central idea or the main idea. And last is ending. By the end of the story you should resolve the conflicts and give a solution, give a happy ending or an interesting ending, give a twist. By the end of the story you can also give interesting twist to your story. It can be open type readers view, resolved, clear, and it should have clear cut outcome. So I hope the story writing is clear to you. I will be giving you sample question of the story writing. I hope the topic is clear to you. Thank you.